is going to be a little controversial, but Hispanic Heritage Month is just hella performative. It's too performative for me. You may have noticed I didn't post anything about Hispanic Heritage Month, this or that, because that would be fake of me, and there's already enough fake shit in the world. Now, before you get it twisted, I think every day is a good day to celebrate our cultural wealth as Latinos, and I do celebrate it, but the way institutions celebrate it, it's just inauthentic. What they do is actually a result of multiculturalism, which is a concept that's part of our Forbidden Curriculum series. So let me tell you what multiculturalism is, because it has a very specific definition in sociology. Multiculturalism is when multiple different groups with different cultural backgrounds live in the same society and they exist or coexist alongside each other without really needing to blend or mix in any significant way. Now, ideally, this coexistence would come with mutual respect and understanding. But in practice, multiculturalism works more like a salad. And I know that you're like, a salad? Is she high? No, I'm not high. Let me explain. In a salad, you have all these different elements that you're tossing into a bowl, okay? Let's say your base is lettuce, you add some tomatoes, carrots, some protein, some croutons. I don't know, I'm hungry right now. But doesn't matter how much you blend them, doesn't matter how much you toss that salad, it's never gonna be fully blended into something new. The pieces will always be individual and separate. If you take one ingredient out of that salad, it's still a salad for the most part. And so the point of this example is to say that this type of inclusion doesn't really change the system. It doesn't really change the composition of the thing. It's almost as if, though, different cultures are celebrated as accessories. It's like they're tacked on without any real critical thought. And that is exactly how multiculturalism operates. And one such example of that is the institutionalization of Hispanic Heritage Month celebrations. It celebrates diversity and cultural difference without disrupting power. It gives you this sanitized or safe version of cultural difference. So multiculturalism is the reason why your high school textbooks had one tiny little corner about the farm workers movement and Cesar Chavez in the chapter about the civil rights movement. But it never grapples with the issues that arose between Mexican American farm workers and the immigrant strike breakers. It doesn't talk about the coalitions that were formed with Filipino farm workers. It doesn't talk about coalitions that were formed in Chicago with the Rainbow Coalition and the civil rights struggles that were happening in different places.